Hi, and warm welcome to a new Quantum Astrology report with me, Eva Kristoffersson, and our company Soul Warrior Energy here in Sweden. This is about the new moon, the 7th of December. It's 8:20 a.m. Central European time. It's a new beginning again. The moon phases are so important in these magical times. So I will draw for the new moon, the 7th of December in Sagittarius. I will draw a rune. And this one is at least not for you. Oh, sorry. I don't feel so much. I think this is I will check the Elish. I think we will see. Aglis, yes, this. This is about the spirit. Aglish, that's the Elsh. The big magical animal, but also a special grass that grows in seas, in lakes. It's the rune for the spirit. It shows the hard way that it is to go within and to find yourself, to find the spirit within. Because then you have to really free yourself from everything. Emotional density, everything stored, old patterns, distractions, etc. And when this comes up, it can be that you are in a situation hard to decide between two roads or to solve a difficult situation. Aglish, the spirit rune, says that we can trust our intuition, inspiration, and inner wisdom to find solutions and possibilities that we can't find with our left brain, the logical brain, the male old system. If we just let our unconscious wisdom take over. So the spirit rune for this new moon, that's great. In Sagittarius, building our new consciousness, our new beliefs, the new wisdom from the spirit, of course. And then I will draw a Quantum Tarot card, 80 cards for the new moon. Oh, sorry, I had it in the wrong direction. I didn't look at it. Now, and this one is number 10. Number 10 in the big arcade. It's the Roman system of numbers. The terrible system, but they were good at other things. Number 10, it's the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. General relativity. Strength represents self-restraint with gentleness and understanding, seen as the awakening of compassion. Who or what need your kindness? Who or what need your kindness? So that was the rune and the Quantum Tarot card. Kindness to yourself, of course. And then I will show the chart. Share. And we have the full moon is no, the new moon. I'm not. Sorry. Oh, I don't have to say sorry. This is the new moon, the 7th of December at 8:20 in the morning here in Central European time in Sweden. And this is happening at 15 degrees 0 seconds, 0 minutes in Sagittarius in the first house. And ascendant for this is at the royal fixed star Antares. That was up in my last report. And we also have Mars in direct conjunction with the spirit Neptune, as the rune suggested, to find the way for the spirit. And that is in the 4th house with Chiron in Pisces. Healing the wounds, finding the spirit within the home, finding the solutions for your home and for your temple, for your inner upgrade. And the first house is a big transformation of your identity, of your personality. This new moon is a new beginning, time to set new intention. And it's happening at the magical point in the chart. This, at 14 degrees of Sagittarius, it's the great attractor. That's an anomaly in our holographic reality, created by love from the source, from all our lifetimes, this reality, unconscious and conscious. And this, the great attractor, we don't know, physicists don't know what it is, but it's speculating that it is 100,000 galaxies. 100,000 galaxies together to create a movement of this whole universe. Everything is spinning around this point in an incredible velocity. And it's also a big marker for starseeds. I have others, of course, the galactic center, super galactic center that's in early Libra, and the galactic center, our great central sun at the end of Sagittarius, and the cosmic eye where Pluto is now, 20 degrees of Capricorn. So this is a starseed revolution. Ascendant at royal fixed star Antares, and descendant, the relationships at the royal fixed star Aldebaran. It can be a lot about anger issues also. It's Mars with Neptune, to free ourselves from the old, and it's Jupiter here in the 12th house and Mercury now back in Scorpio. Jupiter expanding this wisdom, finding very, very new ways of possibilities here for the wisdom to come through, for the self-knowledge. And Mercury going back into the deep waters, and Venus had joined Mercury, Venus coming from the other direction now in Scorpio also. And Venus is back at this point where Venus and Sun met, the heart chakra opening, mind-heart opening, Venus-Sun pentagram, the life symbol. And MC for this is at, it's just blowing me away. It's at the royal fixed star, no, not the royal, it's at Arcturus and Spica, two of the most famous fixed stars, Arcturus, the electromagnetic healers. And this is in opposition with Aries, changing the normal to the new as of course, Uranus do. And Venus is now leaving this. It's still in the Grand Cross with Uranus and the node. But it's soon, in a couple of, perhaps a week or a little more, Venus will have left this Grand Cross. But Uranus will still be in a square to the nodes, and still we have the Grand Cross. Uranus, the rebel, in the 5th house. And this house is coming back and back at what's happening in the occasion that I have done reports back. And so it's really changing our identity, transforming our self-worth, Pluto, our reality, holographic reality, finding our source and changing the patriarchy, going out to be free, to find unconditional love, the deep love, the honest love, and to allow every emotions, sun and moon. Moon in Sagittarius, it's fire, and it's flexible. And also Uranus, the giant in Aries, the quantum I am, to create and create and create in the moment, and to play and have fun and joy and creativity. When we step out of the old system that was so restricting, so regulated, so much old patterns, so much you had to do in a certain linear way. We live in that now, and therefore we find in the source, Mars and Neptune here with Chiron in Pisces. And I want to read from Sabian symbol this degree for the new moon, sun and moon in Sagittarius in the 1st house at the great attractor. And if you have a personal planet, especially sun, moon, or ascendant at this degree, 14 degrees or very close in Sagittarius, you have a connection with this, the great attractor. And this is a sign also that you can become very famous if you have selected that for this life and have that wish. And it's such an interdimensional portal again to another reality. Everything is spinning, and the movement in a spiral is a very fundamental motion for the atoms in our body, for everything, for this holographic universe. So I want to check this degree from inside degree. It's called inside degree, and you can search it with the search engine. And there, Sagittarius 15 degrees. A tidal wave approaching. And this is the very big tidal wave now that we are in the midst of this ascension period. The momentum of collective events run toward flood tide when there is a major transition from one whole cycle to another. The personal life stream runs in similar patterns. When you're getting ready to take off in a whole different direction, there is first a transition that is both immensely exciting and fantastically disturbing. You feel just about swept away by the oncoming changes. Just before they really get going, the tension, the pressure, and the strain can tear you apart. You want to go with it, yet you yearn for sanctuary. This keen ambivalence gets loaded with desire, anticipation, memory, pictures, and utopian visions. The mix is volatile. Learning how to ride this wave is such a great endeavor that is in itself becomes what it's all about. The consummate opportunity to open wide, to stay substantively firm and concentrated, mastery or bust, the infinite future or wipe out, the spine tingler all the way. You can check this yourself, it's such a degree. To learn to ride the wave of change. So thank you very much for listening to this channel. Check the details for my horoscopes, etc. on the website. Details below or on the website. And have a great new moon, and the upcoming month will be interesting very much. The wave is on and everything is searching for the spirit within. Thank you.